Okay, so hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Happy Monday. Today is
Happy
May
Monday.
11th. And today we will be reviewing Friday's lesson and today's lesson. You should have gotten the worksheets through your email.
Sorry I wasn't here Friday.
It's okay, we didn't have a Zoom on Friday, so it works out.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Friday was a little rest day,
Yeah.
but there was still a lesson, and raise your hand if everyone received the lesson. Nobody?
I don't think I got it because I wasn't here on Friday.
Nobody got the lesson on Friday?
I didn't, Ashley.
I know you did.
Okay. Ashley, did you get the lesson on Friday?
Yeah, the scavenger hunt one.
Carrie, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys got it, then raise your hand. That's what I mean. There you go. All right. All right. I need to see you guys are awake, participating. All right. There you go, Hector. Thank you. Okay. So Miss Alicia is going to review the lesson from Friday, and then I will review the lesson from today. Okay?
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So we're going to give our attention to Miss Alicia.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, ready to go over what we went looking for on our scavenger hunt?
Yes.
All right. Let me pull up my. Ashley, can you put it on the big screen?
Yes, I can. All right, we're gonna share the screen.
Now she's gonna share the screen in the back so we can all see it for those of you who don't have it. Right?
Right on.
You're funny.
So are you?
Nash.
Hi.
There it is. Okay. It's coming out. Just give her a minute for her to get it together.
Okay.
There's Amanda.
So Friday's lesson was a scavenger hunt. And on the worksheet, it says outdoor scavenger hunt. I'm sure there's a lot of things that we could have done inside as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you got the chance to go outside and enjoy the scavenger hunt, that's awesome, but you could have also done it from inside as well. So the directions on the worksheet says, first find what you're looking for. Next, you will complete the task. For example, the first one says, find something to jump over. Did anybody do that one?
No, I didn't.
No.
Nobody found
I did
anybody to jump over?
everything but it.
What was that,
I did not
Ashley?
do that.
I did everything but it. I ran the block. Check that off.
So now, does somebody want to give me something that they could have went outside and jumped over? Or in your house? Anyone?
Did
Go ahead,
anyone?
Amanda.
Okay. Amanda?
What?
So the first one was find something to jump over.
Okay, come on, come on. Talking to you, come on.
Oh.
Okay, I kept this for you.
I think Amanda's gonna do it live.
I was just thinking that. I was like, okay.
Where is Amanda?
Hold on, now I have to see how.
Hey.
What is this? Oh, it's paying center for the screen. Yeah, are you
At the
seeing
top-
Amanda?
At the the top of the screen, there's a
Yeah, I
little
saw
camera.
that. Okay. Okay. Okay, Amanda, go to the chicken jump in the grass, right?
Yeah.
Huh? No? Okay. Okay. Come on,
This is
Amanda. Give me some jumps. Come on. Jump, 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 jump.
all right. Amanda.
One, two. 1, 2. I'm jumping with her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job, Amanda.
Amanda.
Cool.
Very good.
So
Ashley, can
this
you
is a
think
good
of
lesson
anything?
because not only are you looking for items and finding certain things, but you also get to get outside and get some air, right?
Yep.
That was the best part about it. But for those of you who didn't go outside, you could have done it in your house. Now, like I said, it could have been anything. You can jump over literally anything, right?
Yeah.
You can put a penny on the ground and jump over it. You got to think outside the box. You can't go outside to do it. You can still do it. You don't want to jump too hard, too heavy, but anybody could have did that in their house as well, right?
Yep. Yep.
True.
Jose, you want to read the next one?
Which one?
The second one down from the scavenger hunt?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so the second one down says find something to crawl under.
That one's interesting. Did
Yeah.
anybody do that one?
I crawled underneath my dining room table.
There you
Exactly.
go.
That's the popular one.
I did not do
That's
that.
exactly what I mean. You don't have to go outside to do everything.
Nope.
Very good.
Ashley, you know the page never opened up in the back, right?
It really didn't? Okay.
No.
No. Okay, Carrie, you want to read number 3?
I have
it
to
there?
wait for it. There it goes. Find something to throw overhead. Like a stuffed
Overhand.
animal.
You see that?
Like a
Yep.
football?
So
Or
it
a
could have been
stuffed-
anything.
A stuffed animal.
Yep. A football, anything.
Yep.
But if you pay attention, that says throw something overhand. Do you know what the difference is?
Like a baseball?
Yep. Now you could throw a baseball overhand or what, Jose?
Football.
No, but
Or
if you don't throw it
or-
overhand, what is it?
Underhand.
Underhand's another one,
Good.
sure.
Who said that, Martha?
Yeah.
Very good.
I did say that.
Okay.
You know I did.
I know you did. Okay. Ashley, you want to read the next
Yes.
one?
Where are we?
The 4th line down.
Yep.
You see it?
Yeah.
Something to climb.
Something
Yes.
to climb.
Find something to climb. Very good. Did anybody do this one?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Does anybody want to give me an example what you could climb?
On a tree.
Very
What?
good.
How am I gonna do that when you don't have a ladder to climb a tree now? Because it's been gone for Tuesday.
Right. So remember what I said. Sometimes you got to think out of the box, right?
Yep.
So does anybody know something that's not a tree that they could climb?
A monkey bars?
What?
Yep.
A ladder?
You know what I like to climb?
What they are?
What?
I like to climb into bed.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was gonna say.
Yep. So that's using your brain and thinking outside the box, right?
Yep. That's what I
Everybody know how to climb a tree.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, Amanda.
Excuse me.
Yes, Amanda.
What? Okay, you want to fast forward.
Hey.
What?
I said you're going to fast forward.
Something
Too
We're
fast for you?
going fast?
No, I said you're going too fast.
Okay.
It's going too fast. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, we're on the
Okay, what
next
is
one
the
right
next
now.
one?
What?
Yeah, Amanda.
What do you want? No,
I can't hear what she's saying.
This one to run.
Okay, Hector, you want to read the
Let's go
next
outside,
one?
everybody. Come on, girls. Come on.
Under find something to climb, there is find something to kick high in the air, right?
A football.
Soccer ball.
Very good. Hector, what would you kick in the air?
A foot.
All right. All right, guys, we got, if Miss Alicia picks someone, hey, listen to me. Listen. If Miss Alicia picks someone, have the respect to let them answer. Don't answer for them, okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's give everyone a chance to get a chance to answer, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Nashley.
You're welcome.
So Hector, what would you kick in the air? Anything?
¿Me pueden escuchar, Hector?
Sí.
Ok, ¿qué tú tirarías en el aire? ¿Qué tú le patarías en el aire? Esa es la pregunta.
The ball.
Ball.
Esto. Un balón.
A what?
Balloon.
Balloon. That's a good one.
I like that.
Yeah, that's different. It's soft. Nobody will get hurt. That's a good one.
I got one.
Yep.
My
Okay,
shoes.
go ahead. What?
My shoes. I kick them off.
You
When
kick
I
your
get
shoes off? Very good. Okay, so now, who did I get? Kircha.
Yeah.
The next one after kick something high in the air.
Find something to run and leap under.
Lap around.
A lap around.
Yep. So something you can run a lap around.
A ball. Maybe.
I mean, you can run around anything that if you put it on the ground, right?
Yeah.
But it says a lap, so that's usually a distance. So what can you run around to make a lap?
Oh.
Amanda's demonstrating
Lori.
right now.
Come on, Amanda and Lori, they're going to do it right now.
Okay, what are they
run.
doing?
they're going too fast.
They're going to run a lap. Okay, you're going to go over there.
What
Run.
are you gonna run around? What are you gonna run? What are they gonna run around?
Outside of the complex.
Okay,
So they're running around the complex.
very
Yeah,
good.
you see this? They're going to run over here. Come on. Okay.
Very good.
Come on.
So you can
You
run
want-
a lap around the block.
Amanda.
You can run a lap around the park.
There you go.
You can run a lap around your
Oh, good
complex
job,
if you live in a
Amanda.
complex.
Keep going. Keep
Does
going.
anybody
and then
know
come
somewhere
back,
else you
okay?
can do a lap around?
Come on, Amanda. You can do it.
Ashley?
I run around my block.
Yep, very good. You can
Check
also
it
do
off.
laps in a pool, right?
Yep.
Not running, but you can swim and do laps in a pool.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
Bikes.
What about
Still
what?
going? They're running, huh?
Bikes. What about that?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so while they're running, we'll go on to the next.
Girls. Nice.
You paying attention, Martha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
The next one says, find something to balance on. What would you balance on, Martha?
A balance beam.
Very good. Anything else? How about you, Carrie?
A Wii Fit board.
Very good. You balance on the
Anything
Wii
else?
Fit. Shows you how good your balance is.
Yeah.
Hoverboard.
Anything else? Anybody?
Jose, what's something you would balance on?
A beam on a fence.
Okay.
Sounds a little dangerous, but
I have another one. What about a bike? Don't you have to have balance on your bike?
Yep.
how about a skateboard?
Definitely a
Yeah.
skateboard.
Yep.
Or
Keep
skates,
balance. Yep.
Rollerblades.
roller skates.
Naturally,
Yes,
Ashley has a hard time balancing on skates,
I do.
but it's okay. You got to practice, right?
I do. I don't give up.
I think someone just joined us. Who was it?
Angelica.
Hi, Angelica.
Hi, honey.
Okay, so the next one's a good one. Jose, you want to read the next one?
Let's see. It is find something to knock over with a ball.
Who does this all the time?
At a fair, you throw the balls at the little standing dummies and knock them out to get prizes.
Very good. How about, is Amanda back?
Yes, hold on.
Do you hear me, Amanda?
No.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one says, something you can knock over with a ball. What would that be?
I don't. Hold on.
You don't have to do it. Just tell me, what do you think that is?
A bowling ball.
Very good. Bowling. When you go bowling, you roll the ball and it knocks down the pins, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Very good.
Yep, that's very good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if Angelica can do the next one. Angelica, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me something you can catch.
I know one.
Let Angelica do it.
No.
Algo que tú puedes coger con la mano.
Puede catch.
A what?
Chavo.
Nice.
Did she say money?
Yes, she did.
I want to catch money.
Smart kid.
Puedes coger si yo te tiro. ¿Una qué?
Una bola.
Okay, say it in English.
A ball.
Yes, you can catch a ball. Very good. Good job. Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Let's see who else is here. Ashley, name something you can ride for 10 minutes.
Bike.
Very good. Does anybody know anything else? Think of stuff you can ride.
What?
Go ahead, Angelica.
Que se coge.
Ajá, ¿qué cosa?
Eso es que hace es.
No. Algo que tú te puedes montar y guiar. O correr.
Car.
Very good. You can
Okay.
ride in the car for 10 minutes. Go ahead, Amanda.
Okay.
That's something that you can write for 10 minutes.
You can write in 10 minutes.
What can you ride for 10 minutes?
The city
We
bus.
already said bike and we said car.
It's in the
Something
city
else.
bus.
Very good. City bus. Very good.
Eugene, do you have anything? What can you ride for 10 minutes, Eugene?
Can you write for 10 minutes? I can.
You can ride a bike, a car, what else?
Can you write a car? Yeah, a car, yes.
How about a horse?
No,
Yep.
motorcycle.
Right? You can ride a horse for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Someone else said motorcycle.
Motorcycle's good. Piercha, you know another one?
Horsey.
Now I'll give you a hint. You got to think of transportation,
I can't do you.
right? Because that's what we ride on, transportation. So we have bus, we have car, we have bike, horse.
You don't have any control.
What are we missing?
All you can do
What
is
can we ride in?
Motorbike.
Links?
Links. Very good.
Yeah.
Taxi.
Plane, a train.
A taxi, Martha said.
Bus.
Right.
Good
Okay.
job.
Hmm?
All right, the
Now
next
let's
one.
go to the next one. I can't see it.
Oh, you can. Okay. Find something to skip around. So what's something that we can skip around?
Hmm?
New
Me?
York.
Martha,
Skip a rope.
you can skip a rope, but it says to skip around. So you're going to go skip around it, right?
Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Jean.
Anything that you can walk around, you can skip around, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you walk around that you can also skip around?
A park.
A what?
A park.
Yeah, you can skip around the park. I was thinking of a thing. So like, I can skip around Ashley.
Different Ashley.
Yeah, for sure.
I want you, Ashley.
I can also skip around maybe a shadow if there was nothing around.
I can
You can
skip
skip
around my
around
dog.
a tree. You can skip around your dog. Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Very good.
No.
Thank you.
Amanda, you have one?
Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next part. Did anybody do the second part of the scavenger hunt where they went and they found things?
No, no, no.
I know
no.
Carrie did.
No, no.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
So the first one
Naturally.
says,
Naturally. Excuse me, Naturally.
Yes, Amanda.
I'm going to tell you, I'm very sorry, and I did that. I was very, very busy. I'm sorry.
You are absolutely okay. Miss Alicia is reviewing it with your other peers. So nobody has to feel bad that they weren't able to do it. Okay?
Okay.
So Miss Alicia's gonna finish reviewing and then I'm gonna do the next part, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's give Miss Alicia the attention.
okay, I'm just gonna read them off and I'm gonna see if anybody went out and actually found them. If you did, let me know, raise your hand, and we'll talk about it, okay? Okay, so the first one says, you wanna read the first one?
Me?
Kircha?
Oh, sorry.
Pine.
Pine.
Hey, Ashley.
Right.
Kircha?
Spell it out. Pine, cook.
Pine cone.
Good job.
Pine cone.
Very good. Did anybody go outside and find a pine cone?
No. No.
Ashley did.
Ashley did.
I
Ashley,
finally found one when I was walking the dog.
you did?
Yes, I crossed it off.
Very good. Anybody else find a pine cone?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second one, Carrie, can you read it?
A bug in the grass.
Those are everywhere.
Who found that? You can find a bug in the grass right now if you just looked out the window, I'm sure.
I actually found one and it was a lizard.
Okay.
Ants.
Close enough. All right. How about a Y-shaped twig?
Y-shaped.
Actually
Did
found
anybody find one?
No.
No, but Ashley found something good, right, Ashley? Let them know
Yeah,
what
it's
you
a
found.
shape as an owl. Because there's something, somebody shaped it as an owl, and like, oh, that's the only thing I can find in this place that looks different than any other twig in the house.
Very good. So she found it was a stick or a twig that somebody carved into an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, and what's the next one is a bird's nest. Did anybody see a bird's nest?
I did.
Yep.
Find them these days.
Did?
I did. Right in my I have a palm tree right out my living room window, and there's a bird's nest up in the tree.
Did you see any little baby birds?
Maybe one or two in there, but that was about it.
How about you, Jose?
Yeah, a nest
Mhm.
in the tree that we go by when we take the dog out. So
Nice.
actually, it's kind of a temporary boarding nest because I've seen more than one family of birds over time.
Oh,
It's kinda
shared
weird.
living, huh?
Yeah. It's
Hey,
vacant if anybody needs it right now.
Very good. Okay, we have a 3-leaf clover. Did anybody find one?
No.
No.
Has anybody seen one? Has anybody seen one before?
I have.
Mhm.
I haven't.
Anybody seen a real 4-leaf clover before?
I found 3 different shapes of one big one leaf different than the other, and 2 small ones,
So
different
that was
colors.
at the bottom. It says 3 different kinds of leaves. You found 3 different kinds?
Yep.
Very good.
Definitely.
Okay. How about anybody find something that lives on the ground?
Hey, Jerica.
Hey. I think
Hey.
worms live in the ground.
Yeah.
Eugene,
Yeah,
Eugene, can you hear me?
yeah,
What kind of bugs do you see outside?
a bus.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Bug.
Like
Yeah.
what kind of bugs though? Ants, right?
Yep.
Grasshoppers.
Bumblebees. There's different kinds.
Mole cricket.
Okay, there's something that flies.
Butterfly.
Very good.
Or a
Can we name something?
dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Or a bird.
Hector.
Hold on. I have them on mute. Hold on.
Dísela en español porque no la está entendiendo.
Ningún problema, mi amor. Algo que vuela, Héctor. Algo que vuela afuera.
Algo que bueno.
Sí. Dile que
Mariposa, ¿ya?
sí,
Una
pero esa-
mariposa, a butterfly. Very good.
un pájaro.
Copa.
A bird. Good job.
Okay. Mhm.
Qué bueno, gracias.
Okay.
How about you, Angelica?
Cojota o con qué?
Airplane.
Very good.
Hey, Angelica, you're
Very
so
good.
smart.
Okay, Amanda.
¿En dónde está para ver?
Something that flies.
A kite.
A what?
A kite.
A kite. Very good.
You guys are brilliant. You guys really
Yeah,
are
very
thinking
smart.
outside the box.
Thinking outside the box. I like that. How about you, Martha? You know something that can fly?
Owl.
Pongo.
Owl. Very good. Jose, you got one?
A hawk.
Very good.
Oh, I know.
And there's eagles, right?
Bats.
And how about helicopters?
Yep.
Jets.
Over.
All right, very good. Let's see, what's next?
Ponbe.
This one's fun, right? Something that has a smell.
Practicar ponbe.
That
Ooh, I
could be
know.
good or bad. Who wants to do this one? Ashley?
Flowers.
Okay.
Both of you said it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So
Anything
that's a
else?
point for both of you. How about you, Angelica?
Pool.
Pools? Very good. Pool has a strong smell to it.
Yeah, it's a food. Comida.
Oh, food. Yeah, food has smell too. But a pool does too.
Pool does too, yeah.
Very good. Something else that you can see outside that has a smell to it. Eugene?
Ay, mami, ayúdame.
Eugene, something that smells.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
How about a dog? Does a dog smell?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when they get wet, they smell a little funky, right?
Yes.
Okay. Something that can break. Something
Coffee
that can
mug.
break.
¿Qué idioma?
Coffee mug.
Coffee mug. Ashley?
Vase.
A vase. Very good. Martha?
A glass.
Very good. Hector? Something that can break.
Algo que se puede romper. ¿Qué es algo que se puede romper?
Cristal. Cristal.
He said glass.
Glass.
Very good. Kircha?
A phone.
Very good. Can break a phone.
Thank you.
Eugene? Name something that can break.
Glass.
Very good. Jose?
My favorite coffee mug.
That would be sad, right?
That would be very bad.
I bet it's UCF, huh?
Actually, no.
Oh, shocked.
Just black. No favorite. Just a good cup.
Gotcha.
I have
Amanda?
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good.
Mhm.
That's no fun neither. Angelica, can you name something that can break?
Charge. A brush or
What is
break.
it?
Que boca va to charge.
Okay.
the trash bag.
Say it again, Nash.
She said,
She said trash bag.
Trash bag. Oh, that would be so bad if a trash bag breaks.
Yeah. You have
We've all
trash
been there,
everywhere.
right?
okay.
Okay. Two more. 3 different kinds of leaves we already did. Something that can climb trees. Okay. Something that can climb trees.
A squirrel.
Very good.
De-
Ashley?
Algo que puede.
An owl.
Good. Martha?
Monkey?
Monkey. Very good. What's an animal that you always see in the trees? Eugene?
Yes.
What animals go in the trees?
Monkey.
Huh?
Monkey.
Monkey. What else?
Alligator.
How about a squirrel?
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
squirrel. Yep.
A cat.
A cat. Very good. A koala bear. Right? And I'm sure there's tons of bugs climbing up trees.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Naturally, I know.
Lori knows too.
Go ahead, Amanda.
A monkey.
Yep, we already said monkey.
Kangaroo.
I don't know if they climb trees. They're kind of big.
Oh, I know.
Not like cheetahs. Cheetahs climb trees.
A bear climb trees, right?
A what?
A bear.
A bear?
Yep. Bears climb trees. I'm sure they don't get too far because they're really big. Maybe little ones.
Español.
Very
I
good.
got it.
Very good, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It was Fun Friday, so I was trying to get you guys something fun to do. I
Yeah.
hope you guys had some fun
Oh yeah.
That's right.
and got outside and got to get some fresh air, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Miss Alicia.
Very good.
All right.
Excuse me, Nashly.
Yes, Amanda.
We gonna do the next sheet together?
Yeah, so we're gonna do only part of the next sheet.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear.
You guys can't hear me?
Yeah, I can.
No,
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
what sheet?
I needed to make sure the technical difficulties if they were.
What sheet you talking about?
I'm gonna put it up on the back screen.
Hey, Amanda.
What sheet you talking about, Ashley?
Give me 1 second and you will see it on your sheet, on your screen.
Okay.
All right.
She's even with the part of it.
Hey,
Sorry.
Amanda.
I don't know. Doesn't this? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can everyone see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so let's talk. So if you have your, if you printed out your paper, put your name and date on the paper. Today is May 11th, 2020. So that's
Okay.
5/11/2020.
Okay.
Oh, right. Was the 12. Right.
All right, so we're all ready. All right, who wants to read the question?
What's Thursday? 14, Father system.
Amanda?
Okay. It said present of the week. What is the difference between what and need?
Right. So let's look at some key words that is in the question. What key words can you point out from the question, Carrie?
Trying to pull it up. Can't really see the word of the week.
You got it? Can you see it on my screen?
Oh, the word of the week is budget.
No. I'm saying we're still on the question. So the question is, what is the difference between wants and need? And I was asking, what are some key words that you see in the question?
Or do you know?
Something that you really want.
So the question I'm asking is, what are words that point out, that pop out at you from the question? So what are some words that you see that pop out at you? Want, right?
Yes.
Right?
And need, yeah.
Very good. Good job. So we're going to be talking about wants and needs and what's the difference of something that we want and something that we need. Right, Héctor. So vamos a estar hablando de dos diferentes cosas. Vamos a estar explicando qué son cosas que necesitas y qué son cosas que quieres. Y la diferencia de las dos.
Un chocolate.
Un chocolate es algo que tú necesitas o que quieres. ¿Ah?
Quiero.
Que quieres. So Hector said, immediately right after I asked him the question, he goes, like chocolate, like a chocolate bar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a perfect example of a want and a need. So we're going to explain some wants and needs together. Jose, do you want to explain what's a good definition for a want or a need?
Well, you want me to make one, or is it on here?
What's your definition? No,
Yeah.
it's not. What's your definition of something you want?
Right. Something you want is something that you desire, that you're looking to have.
Very good.
And it could be because it's nice, because you like it, because a lot of people have it. Now, compared to need, something that you need, a need is something that if you don't have, it could be a very bad situation, or you could be missing something that's needed. So those two are the differences that I understand between a want and a need. And basically a want, the bottom line, I would see it as something that's not essential or mandatory, while a need is something that you really need to have, that you have to have. So that's how I see it.
Very good, Jose. That was awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. So that's very good. So he said a want is something that we desire, right? Something
Naturally.
Yes.
You may go ahead and write it down.
Yeah, you guys can write want, desire.
Okay, hold on.
And then a need is an essential. It's something that you have to have in order to have a healthy day or a balanced day, or
I got it, Naturally.
like medication. So now everyone got this? I can erase this?
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to write it down. Hold on.
Okay.
I got it.
I don't got it yet.
Did
I got
Ashley
it.
leave the call? I think Ashley did leave the call. All right, so that's what we can put for the beginning.
Okay.
All right. So now let's talk about some things that we want.
I know, Naturally.
And then some things that we need.
I know, Naturally.
All right, Amanda, give us 1 second. We're going to work together on this, okay?
Okay.
All right, what's something that you want, Amanda? What are some things that we can put under the want column?
What here?
Yep, right here, under the want column.
Okay. Candy?
Right, candy, good. That's something that we want. Do we need candy?
Yeah.
Do we need it?
No.
No.
No, we don't need it, right?
No.
Naturally.
Very good. Martha, all right, Amanda, give me 1 second. You can see it right here, candy. All right, Martha, what's something that we need? What are some things that we need?
Sí.
Like medicine.
Medicine, very good.
I gotta take medicine.
Mejor.
It's good and Naturally. I can't see how you spell it.
All right, give me 1 second, hon. Hector? ¿Cuál es una cosa que tú necesitas? La acabo de escuchar que tú hablaste con tu mamá.
Medicina.
Medicina y qué más?
Comida.
All right, so he said food.
Okay. Food, right.
Food
Very good.
When someone's talking.
it is something we need. So
It's
food,
a general item that you gotta have.
correct. We
Fair.
need our medicine. We need our food.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, Naturally. Hold on.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm good.
That sounds good.
Hold on, Naturally. Naturally.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Everybody else got it too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else is something that we need?
I know, Naturally.
Amanda?
Money?
Money. Good job, Carrie and Amanda.
Then what was it?
Money.
Money, right? We need money in order for what? Why do we need money?
I know,
Pay our
Naturally.
bills.
All right, Amanda, give me a second. We got to give the chance to somebody else.
Okay.
To pay bills.
Okay, good job, Carrie. To pay bills, right?
Aquí. Acá, aquí.
Invierno y latina.
Héctor, ¿qué es otra cosa que nosotros necesitamos?
Benzina.
¿Ah? ¿Qué más necesitamos?
Almohada.
Si necesitamos comida, ¿qué es otra cosa que necesita el cuerpo?
Medicina.
Ok, ya pusimos medicina, ¿qué más?
No. Cama.
Cama. We need rest. So sí, descansar. So that's good. When he said we need to rest,
Yep.
so that's very important to get a nice rest so we can be able to function,
Yep.
right?
Sí. Sí.
Jose, what's another thing that we need other than food?
Water.
Martha said it.
Oh my, I lost.
Good job, Martha. So water, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a big one.
We need water. Our body is made out of water. We need water,
Yep.
Right.
right?
Exercise.
Español.
Let's go back to the want. What are some things that we want? And are they necessarily something we need?
Like a TV.
Like a TV, right? So if you had to choose between TV and your bills, what are you going to choose?
The bill comes first, everything else is after.
Yep.
Right. So that is the
You're
difference
right.
between a need and a want. It's
Yep.
having that like Mr. Jose just said, bills, you need to pay your bills, because if not, you're not going to have nowhere to live. You're not
Yep.
going to have a car. You're not going to have insurance. Those are things
Yep.
we need.
Yep.
Right.
And sometimes as humans, we say, oh, but I just want this so bad. I want that TV so bad. And we try, sometimes it's up to us to make the choice of, is a TV more important than getting food at the grocery store?
No.
So we have to see and figure out what's more important, a need or a want.
Need is more important.
A need is more important. Very good. What else are some things for want? Amanda?
What's your question again?
What are some other things for want?
A want. Like a car.
A what?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I just didn't understand you. What did you say?
A car.
A car? Is that a need or a want though?
No, it is
Do you need transportation?
What you would need?
You would need transportation, right?
Yeah.
So we can even include that under transport.
You can see me, Ashley?
No. Martha, what's another want? What's another want, Martha?
If you want ride your bicycle.
Okay. I mean, but I would see that as more of a need because you need to have a healthy lifestyle. You need to have a good balanced lifestyle. And bicycle will give you and provide that for you.
All
So I
right.
would see that as a need. But what's something that's not that important that we could put in the want column? Kirsha?
What time is it?
A phone?
All right.
A phone? Again, I would put that one under need because you need to communicate with the people around you. You need to communicate with doctor's appointments. So I would put that under a need.
Hey, Ed.
Oh,
Yeah. We go down.
But again, I mean, if you had to choose
Okay.
between buying a new phone and paying your water bill,
I think it's the water bill first,
Right.
and then getting a new phone.
exactly. So we just have to determine what's more important at the moment. Is eating candy or going to the movies
Go to
more
movie.
important than
I like movie.
go? I know you like movies, Eugene.
Doing clothes.
Is going to the movies more important than going to get my medicine?
No,
No.
the medicine is first.
Medicine is first, right? What about going to a theme park?
Oh, I love those theme parks.
But is that a need or a want?
I want to go to the theme parks.
Right, theme park.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm just listening to what they say.
What else is another want? And then we'll cut there. Hmm? Anybody?
Hey, Dad. I made that. That's funny. Yeah, no.
What about going to
The mall.
the mall? Yes.
Or
What about
or to the beach.
A beach.
or what about going on a vacation and you don't have the money?
Yeah.
Is that a
Oh,
need or a want?
A want.
That's a want, right? Because we have to make sure that our responsibilities are taken care of.
Yep.
All right, Carrie, you want to
Yep.
read the word of the week?
Budget.
All right.
Okay.
And Martha, you want to read the definition?
Where part?
Right here. An estimate. An estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time.
Okay.
I got you. So basically it's saying budget is the money that you that comes in, so your paychecks, your income, your different sources of income,
Yep.
versus the money that you set to expense or use for that period.
Right.
Okay. So for your homework today, if you guys were able to get the second page, I want you guys to make a list of items that you need, all right? And this is just a fake list. It doesn't go to mom or your caregivers. And you're gonna come up with the prices, okay?
Okay.
And let's just choose 4 items. Are we good with that?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so you're gonna create a budget. All right, and let's just say, so everyone is going to have a budget of $25. So right on the top of your paper, $25. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't get that one because I can't print them out.
I know, hon. You could just do it on a regular paper, and then we could just discuss it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay? But you did get the email with it, right? So you can get it, the diagram?
Yeah.
So this is what I want you guys to do today. You're gonna create the budget. You're gonna create 4 items, and your budget is $25. And I wanna see what you can buy with $25.
Okay.
Okay? Everyone good on
Sounds
that?
good.
Yeah.
Fresco.
Yes, Amanda.
Can I do it with my sister?
Dad.
Yes, you can do it with your sister.
Okay. So when
How
I
do we-
get home tonight, I will do it.
So how do we do it? So
Okay.
so how do you do this? You
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
put
tell that
like
to my sister.
what items you want to do?
Yeah, so your budget
Hey,
is
Karen.
$25. You can't spend no more than $25.
Okay.
So you're gonna choose 4 items,
Go.
and you're supposed to not spend
Very
more than
good.
$25.
$25. Okay.
Yep, so I want the name of the item and then the price that you have created.
Okay.
Dad.
All right.
Poca ahora.
All right, so we're done with today's meeting. Thank you guys so much. I know there was a lot of information.
You're welcome.
Now, Ashley,